Is Harry Maguire's proposed move to West Ham the start of the end of his career?
I'm going to be brutal here. I think it was already over.
I think it's such a tricky one because on one hand, you can turn around and say he's going to go, he's going to play more football, it's going to be brilliant for him. But on the other hand, you can turn around and say, well, he's going from United, no offence, to West Ham. Yeah. He's going from arguably where he should have been competing for Premier Leagues to now not competing for Premier League.
The guy left Leicester and was unreal. In the Euros, he was unreal. Yeah. Like, he gets that United shirt on, and I think he's not the only person this has ever happened to. They get that shirt on, and it is the start of the end of his career. It's a mad thing to think. We're going to go into this deeper, but first, welcome back to Football Fans News, where we update you on everything that's going on in the football world. This is a bit of a transfer update, and we are talking Harry Maguire, we are talking West Ham, and we are talking James Ward-Prowse. So, it has come out today, Harry Maguire and James Ward-Prowse are potentially on their way to West Ham. There's been a 60 million bid for both of them, so 30 million each. Wait, 30 million?
30 million.
30 million?
Yeah. Bear in mind, they bought him for 80.
Oh!
Yeah. So, having been...
And I wonder if they're still paying his wages too. Because there's no way he's got 2 or 3 years left on his career on his contract. Yeah. There's no way he's going to take a pay cut. Well, he's like, mate, I'm going down the league. I might play more, and I'm going to get paid less.
There'll be some intricate things going on within the contract. There'll be some things. Okay, he might take a pay cut to play at West Ham. Will he get paid out some of his contract from United? Who knows? But look, it's been a rocky road for him. He's been Leicester, Hull, probably Sheffield United before that. Hull, Leicester City, then it was the big move to United. He was made captain, and it's not gone how I imagine he envisioned it. He was stripped of the captaincy by Ten Hag, told that he could stay around the club and fight for his place, but in essence became the 5th choice centre-back.
What does this mean for his England career then?
Nothing, I don't think, because Southgate will play him no matter what.
But this is my thinking, right? So... is being, I know you said 5th choice, maybe a little harsh. Yep. I think maybe not 5th. I'd say maybe 2nd, 3rd choice.
No. Varane.
Yeah.
Martinez.
Yeah.
Lindelof. Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw all played ahead of him last year. They all played ahead of him.
Okay.
So, arguably, you should say he should be 2nd or 3rd. Probably behind, it should be 3rd, you could say.
But he played at 5th choice, but because he was at United. Maybe sometimes Southgate looks at it as the sort of calibre of player. But how can you play if you're not playing? But what I'm saying is, I think personally, I said at the start, I think this is sort of the start of the end, and you agree with that. I think, as much as I don't want to disrespect fans here, going down a level like that, and the worry now is, if he doesn't compete for his spot now, where do you go from there?
West Ham are a strong team. West Ham, they won the UEFA Conference League last year, so they'll be playing Europa League this year. They've got Zuma, who has had his ups and downs over the last year or so, with everything regarding his cat, which is a whole different story.
Wow.
And they've also got, and I'm going to absolutely butcher this, Nayef Aguerd, butchered, sorry. They're their starting centre-backs. Now, the thing that's going to play into Maguire's hands here, they are both struggling with injuries at the minute. So, yes, you could argue that it's a step down, and is he going to be competing to be 3rd there? Probably not. He's going to go straight in.
You see him as starter.
He'll go straight in there. If part of the conversation he'll be having is, if I'm coming, I'm playing. Do you know what I mean? He'll be negotiating.
I can't guarantee that though.
No, but he will. Part of his negotiation will be around time. David Moyes will be saying to him, "We want you, mate. We want you in here. You're going to be strong for us. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. You're a leader." Blah 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 blah. Now, I think that it's very rare that you see someone go up to the top, back down, and then back again. Do you know what I mean? No one gets... I'm trying to think off the top of my head of a player that goes...
You're seeing careers gone like this.
Yeah, he's peaked, and then he's coming down. And he might be at West Ham for 5, 6 years, 7 years. Okay, but is he going to get back to a Tottenham? An Arsenal?
No, absolutely no chance. And no chance.
So
no chance. Because people will see that as... okay, when he took that step up before, this is what happened.
He couldn't do it. Yeah. And I think it's a good move for West Ham. I think it's a
especially
good move.
Ward-Prowse, right? That's great move.
This is the next point: is Ward-Prowse there to replace Declan Rice? Potentially, they've been linked with McTominay from United as well. And they've also been linked with Ajax's Edson Alvarez, another centre midfielder. So they're going to have a completely different midfield potentially, especially with the fact that City have today come out and apparently shown interest. And there's even been rumours that made a £70 million bid for Lucas Paqueta. If I said that right, I've said that right. Lucas Paqueta, who I think will be brilliant at City. I think he's a brilliant footballer. He has almost gone down that route of your Mascherano's, where you've gone and you've played at West Ham as a stepping stone, no offence, and then he's going to push. You're
seriously getting some hate today, we are on this.
No, but look, I'm sure there's a lot of West Ham fans out there that will understand that. Look at Carlos Tevez, look at Mascherano. Those are two players that used West Ham to bolster their platform.
Yeah.
Lucas Paqueta came from Lyon and has done that. And I think that he'll kick on. I think City, if he goes to City, who maybe not start every game, but will be a strong addition to the team. It'll allow Bernardo Silva to become that winger that Mahrez was. He'll stay out wide, and it'll give them another option in midfield because they've obviously lost Gundogan. And I think that'd be amazing. I think West Ham will be also in a good spot if they get Ward-Prowse in and Maguire. I think it's going to be a good move for him. And it'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to talk about quickly, Harry Kane. Does he stay? Does he go? We spoke about it
I said last week, that boy ain't leaving. I'm telling you. I mean, there's been reports today that Daniel Levy has been offered 90 million. They wanted over 100 for him, didn't they?
Yeah, so basically he's been offered 90 million pound, 110 million euros. So they rejected 100 million euros. They've gone up to 110 million euros. The only thing that makes me think he may stay now is Harry Kane has said he wants it sorted before the season starts.
Mate, we're starting this week.
Exactly.
So
interesting to see what happens.
I mean, it'd be total Daniel Levy fashion to leave it to the last minute. And then, obviously, I heard loads of Spurs fans saying, we ain't going to get anybody in time. Who do we get to replace him? How do we have a striker? Because how much are you going to have to pay, right? You want 90 million, but how much you have to pay for a 30-goal-a-year striker? That's
the thing. Are you going to find a 30-goal-a-year striker? Absolutely. Those goals have to come from somewhere, and it's going to be interesting to see how Spurs... Yes, they're going to have a few weeks because the transfer window doesn't shut until the end of August, but you've got to get someone in that time. Right, final question here, Josh. Give me Harry Maguire. We obviously said we think this could be the start of the end, right? Yeah. Give me his projection in 3 years' time. Where is he? It wouldn't surprise if he's still at West Ham. I think he'll have a... England? Yeah. The thing is with England is you see players coming through all the time and getting shouts, like getting an opportunity. It only takes one person to come through and have an unbelievable start, and then you're fighting an uphill battle. The only thing that makes me think he'll still be playing for England is Southgate's model is he's done nothing wrong for me. He's always performed for me, which he has. He's always performed. He's always been brilliant. His partnership with John Stones is great. Keep him in. So I think he'll still be there, yeah. Interesting. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also get down in the comments. We love it when you get down in the comments. We love having that conversation with you. So please get down there and let us know what you think on Harry Maguire, you think on Harry Kane, and James Ward-Prowse too. I think this is a very, very hotting up season, and I can't wait for it to start. It starts Friday, so next week's videos will be all about the start of the brand new Premier League season, which I am absolutely buzzing for.